Hi, I'm Luke Sital Singh, and this is my piece for Sounds magazine.
I can taste it in my mouth.
My name's Luke Sital Singh. I'm a singer-songwriter, kind of acoustic sort of music. Born and bred in London. I wanted to be an actor first. Actually, I wasn't really interested in music. I wanted to be a Hollywood actor, and but that didn't really pan out. Music was never a massive part of my early childhood. At least I wasn't really brought up on in a particularly musical family. When I was growing up, there was a sort of everyone around me was getting into like grunge music and stuff, and nu metal and sort of horrible things like that, and I sort of joined in just for the social acceptance, and that was when music started becoming a bit more of an identity thing.
Oh, dear life.
I got into kind of 15, 16 and a Damien Rice album, the first Damien Rice album, when that album was everywhere. It just really blew me away, and I loved it, and literally from that point on just started sort of learning a few songs like that, and then started writing my own stuff. So yeah.
Love, life, it's dark and bright.
And there wasn't a point when I realised that I was great. I think it was more of a gradual thing. I guess some people were just sort of somehow born with a great voice, but I think even if you are, the more you sing, the stronger it is. So that's definitely my case. It's just a gradual process where my voice got stronger and songwriting got stronger, and just kept doing it, and it worked eventually.
We all bleed, we all breathe, and nothing stays the same.
There was a definite turning point where I'd finished university, and I was living in Brighton, and I had a rubbish job, and when you have a day off, it's like, do I want to work on my music, or do I just want to sit on my arse and do nothing? And it was getting to the stage where I was just sitting on my bum, because I just didn't have the motivation, basically, and then I just decided to quit my job, move back to London, and sleep on some friends' floors. I think if I hadn't have done that when I did, I probably would have meandered and sort of, just stopped, or the energy would have gone. And so I think that was maybe quite a turning point where if I hadn't have moved to London, I don't know what would have happened, but I did. And, it was alright. There isn't really one place that I always go back to when I write songs. I can write a song about any situation, but unless I have some kind of personal take on it, it won't be a good song. It won't have that human touch, which I think is the difference between a good song, an alright song and a great song, is that you can just believe it, and it's very hard to fake that sort of really honest human touch in a song. The reason I listen to music is to sort of be moved emotionally. That's why I write music, to move me, and then hopefully that kind of moves other people. There's a kind of weird thing people say, "Oh, you made me cry," and I always say sorry, but really I'm like, yeah, brilliant, good. So there's that kind of thing. I'm just out to make people miserable, basically, essentially.
Oh, dear life.
In 2014, I think the most important thing for me is just to have my album out, my debut album. So in a roundabout way, I've been working on it for 10 years, and I want it to be good. I want to be proud of it more than anything, because it's been, it feels like it's been a long time coming. So that's going to be, I think, no matter what else happens, I think that will be the thing that I will always remember. That the year that my debut comes out. So yeah.